does the intro? How does this work? It's been so long.
All three of us at the same time.
Okay, go.
3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back to the Monolith Film Podcast. It's been a while, but we're back. Joining me as always are my wonderful co-hosts, Nick Gillum and Dante DePaganon. How are you guys doing?
You're good?
I'm good.
So today we're doing Raw.
This is a fun one. This is a new series for us. We're out with the old and in with the new.
Yes, we will be starting female directors in horror.
Yeah.
Series. So we're gonna slam a few of those films and see if there are any consistent themes or anything. I don't know. Just I guess talk about women in horror.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure we can tie a few strings between the movies.
Probably.
Yeah.
But we're going to start with Raw 2016, directed by Julia Ducournau, French film from France, not like Quebec French.
No, it's from Belgium.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Belgian film.
Oh, very good. Even better.
Are we getting a sneak peek of your final score here, Lee?
Yeah, maybe a little. I think for the podcast, this is like my 5th time watching it. It says 2 on Letterboxd because I watched it before I got Letterboxd.
Yeah.
But I've seen it like 5 times solid.
Yeah, you had this listed as one of your suggestions since day one.
Yeah, it's been on our list for a while.
True. Literally the first podcast I came on when I was a measly little guest. He's like, you got to watch this movie called Raw.
Yep.
Like, oh, yeah? He's like, yeah, you'd fucking love it. And he's like, you're going to be on the podcast for that shit. And I was like, okay.
17 years later, it happened.
17 years later, it happened. It's been so long since then that I became an official co-host.
There you go.
There you go.
I think I recommend Raw to literally everybody I talk to movies about ever.
Just Raw and Rubber.
Yeah, Raw and Rubber, pretty much. Those are my 2 go-tos.
I like Rubber. Rubber was fun, dude.
I still get fucking made fun of by people for recommending Raw to them. Or Rubber, sorry.
Rubber is a great movie. People just are too peanut brain for it. It's a wrinkle brain movie, Rubber.
Yeah. Well, did you see that guy's other movie?
That's the director of Rubber?
Yeah, the director of Rubber. He did another movie. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's like Wrong Turn or just Wrong. Yeah, there you go. There's a wrinkle brain for you.
Hey, wow.
Never heard of it.
No, I mean, I haven't seen it, but it's probably good.
Probably. Right.
But this was both your first times watching it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. For those who don't know, or for those who would like a recap, Raw is about a young woman who goes off to college. She's going to vet school. And part of like the freshman initiation hazing ritual is you got to eat raw meat. Her year, I think it's like raw rabbit kidney.
Yeah, I think it's a
liver or kidney or something.
Yeah, some sort of rabbit intestine. And she's a vegetarian, so this is her first taste of meat, and she becomes a cannibal as a result of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the gist of it. Obviously, there's more to it. We'll get into it. But what did you guys think just right off the bat, first impression type thing?
Dante, do you want to start us off? Or
Sure. Off the bat, it was a great fucking movie. I liked it a lot. But I don't think I liked it as much as Lee thought I would like it.
Okay, fair.
Like, here's the thing, right? We'll get into it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into it. But this movie was a straight 10 for me.
Really?
Right up until the ending of the movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. With the dad at the end, like the very final scene.
Yeah, that shit was dumb as fuck.
Yeah,
I hated that shit. That was the worst. Because here's the thing, right? So when you're watching this movie, the pacing and the building up of it, of her becoming cannibal, is really good. Like, it's amazing, right? But the thing is, it's like, also, I watched this movie, I'll go get into that later, but the thing is with this movie, it's like, you get hints of like, how like she was given the cream for her skin rash.
Yeah.
But then she saw the same cream in her sister's little thing. Right? But her sister's also a cannibal. So for me, watching the movie, I thought it was cool that it was like, well, when I was watching it for the first time, I was like, okay, there's something about this school that's making them turn into cannibals, or there's something really weird going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's just like in her genes.
Yeah.
I was like, it's kind of a cop out. Like I thought there was something really intrinsic about this school or about them being in this school, that they're vegetarians before, or like maybe they're all, like something like that, or the cream that made them become cannibals. But no, it's just like, oh, your mom was one too, bro. But like it makes sense when you rewatch it again and you see like the mom and like the beginning scene where they're at the little eating place and she's like, oh, you can't eat meat and like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, okay, that's why the mom was such a dick about it, But it's like, I just felt like there could have been a cooler reason to why they became cannibals or why they were cannibals,
I like the fact that the parents are cannibals. They know the daughters might be cannibals, but they kill the dog anyways.
Yeah. And you see the main characters like, why'd you kill the fucking dog? Yeah.
So Nick, what do you think?
I mean, I liked it, but I had a kind of the first half of the movie, I was kind of feeling that it felt like two movies put together almost. Like there was a lot of this kind of moving camera, handheld kind of stuff, very fluid going through the scenes kind of camera work, and then cutting between these long, just hard static shots, very wide, not moving. Like just in that opening kind of scene when the freshmen are getting hazed, or that freshman hazing scene, we're kind of in the action with the camera, and then we get big wide shots of them like crawling from very far away. And just in that kind of first half, I kind of felt like maybe you pick one or the other. Yeah, right, like you have a nice big wide shot like this, and then the next shot would be, I think the next shot's a close-up, but like the shot after that that's of note would be like, yeah, these big wide shots, and then it goes to this kind of moving party kind of stuff, but then cut back with the wide shots. I mean, it could be like two different styles stuck together. But overall, I very much enjoyed the movie too. I thought the last scene was pretty funny though. I wasn't upset, but I thought it was pretty hilarious. The dad just,
I wasn't necessarily upset. I was just disappointed with the ending a bit.
I like that the dad, it's like, yeah, I'll get scratched up. I get eaten. That pussy's fire, dude. I'm munched on. I don't care, dude.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy what pussy will do to a man,
Fucking guy's chest looks like 20 hemorrhoids and he's fucking happy about it.
Oh my God, yeah.
But Nick, you don't think that difference, that sort of dichotomy in the styles is meant to kind of enhance the fact that she is living in two worlds here?
I guess so. And I understand like why the director would choose to do something like that, where you'd want to swap or switch up the styles for the purpose of the scene. But I kind of enjoy like the strictness of someone directing, where they go, okay, I don't care if this is a party scene. I'm going to shoot it with the long wide shots that don't fucking move, or slow moving. Yeah. I appreciate that more, but I understand why you'd want to do this. And I like going back and forth. I don't mind. As a movie overall, it's fun. It's a good movie. But for like directing strictness, I like when it kind of sticks to one lane.
Okay. So more sort of in the style of like Yorgos Lanthimos, who's very much, he's in that zone all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Something where like if he would shoot a party scene, it would be some big wide angle lens and you just kind of maybe pan from one side to the other, or slow zoom in or something, rather than walking through it. But then like the other movie, Spring Breakers, that we did on here, that entire movie is kind of moving between styles, and it kind of works because every single shot is almost a different style or a different trick that he's throwing on you. Okay, I'm going to throw neons here, big zoom, or moving around. Like the amount of shots or the amount of style in it is the style. Whereas this, I kind of felt like the beginning was kind of fighting the two styles. Okay.
It just didn't commit fully to one side enough for you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not bothered overall between the two, but if I had the choice, I'd prefer to choose one or the other. But for a movie like this, I thought it was very fun. I enjoyed the whole thing.
That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the...
Well, I think the purpose of having these two different styles in these scenes is more to be like to kind of serve the experience that the main character is going through. I feel because like getting hazed like that, it's super fucking chaotic, you know?
Yeah.
So the thing is, I feel like if they were to pick one style, I think they should have picked the chaotic style if they had to pick one.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I feel like I kind of like the really static long shots for the crawling scene because it's kind of like the stealth of it, you know?
Yeah.
This is not a chaotic thing that's happening, you know?
Yeah. But
They're
I could argue
crawling stealthily, you know?
Yeah.
But then they get into the party and it's like do 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 do. You know, there's like really weird French music happening, you know?
Yeah. But you could argue in a shot like this, you could get the same effect with a light handheld, kind of a guy hiding in a corner, going like shaking a little bit, going, "Oh, this is a tense scene. What the heck's going on?" A little tiny movement just to kind of keep it more fluid between the shots.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I kind of like the cut from subjectivity to objectivity, though. Like you go from the elevator scene and you're right there with all of these freshmen being hazed, and it's shaky, it's anxious, and then you cut to what they're doing next, and it is so ridiculous and so humiliating that it feels almost more effective to have the director place us in an objective shot where we can look at them and really appreciate how fucking stupid they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Also, how many fucking veterinarians does Belgium need, bro?
Yeah, dude, this is a huge fucking school. Like, I don't fucking understand it.
They're supplying vets for all of Europe, my guy.
They got a lot of cows there, dude. Belgium's full of them cows.
That's true. But I think also, like they said, like later on, the main character, her name is Justine, right? Her roommate, Adrian, he says he's going to a med school party.
I think he has one of the best lines in the movie, though. When he's the first, when she sees that she's his roommate.
Yeah.
I don't know. We can't really say it on a podcast. I'll edit it later.
I think the subtitles.
Will the subtitles save us?
The subtitles might get flagged as well, actually. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the best part.
It is very funny.
This guy was hilarious. I forgot what his name was, but
Adrian,
yeah, like when they're in class and the main character's like, what's the main character's name? Justine?
Yeah, Justine,
and she's like, how'd you get my sister's number? And she's being all jealous, and Adrian's just like, fuck this, and he kicks the chair. He's like, I didn't stay in the closet for fucking 20 years just to be starting fucking girls again, you know?
Yeah, that shit was so funny.
That was hilarious, yeah.
He's got some good comedic relief where it's not too pushed.
Yeah. Well, I like another comedic scene when she throws the fucking hamburger in her pocket.
Yeah.
That's the wettest fucking hamburger in the world. I can't believe that fucking. Oh, here you go. There's the funny line.
Oh, yeah. So you might have. Oh, yeah. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. A little foreshadowing with the ski pole there.
True.
Yeah. Where's that hamburger? Is soaking wet. I don't know how they eat it in Belgium, but that's gnarly.
Yeah.
No, I think it's about here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, when she reaches in, it's very...
We got a nice low angle of her sobbing pocket. Like, how'd she think she was going to get away with that? It looks like she jumped in a...
Oh, look at
that. It's just my period, I swear. I'm on my period.
Like, I know their lab coats are dirty enough from getting blood dumped on them.
Yeah.
But that's still gross.
Well, you just saw in the other scene where her sister's like inseminating a horse or something.
I think she's just pulling shit out of its anus.
Yeah, it is. She is. She's fisting the horse.
These are the same lab coats.
Yeah, exactly. It's I don't know what she was expecting to do with this after, considering it's touched her nasty fucking lab coat.
Yeah, exactly. Like, was she gonna eat that? She got fucking oh, fucking honestly. She's just got like animal excrement all over her, you know?
Yeah, she's covered.
She's covered, you know? Looks like coffee stains, but guess what? It's not.
But hey, that fucking meat craving is just too strong for her now.
It's too good.
Yeah.
I have a feeling.
I love the concept of this movie though. The plot, I fucking love it.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
except for the ending part, you know, where it's like Buffy does Vampire Slayer all of a sudden.
I don't know, dude. I thought that scene rocked, dude. That was too funny, that last scene.
I like the ending as well, if I'm being honest.
No, but like I liked it. I liked it because it was funny and it was gruesome, and I like that. But I mean, plot wise, if this was a book and I was reading that last scene, I'd be like, bro,
Bro, throw the book away. Toss it out the window.
But I don't think it's that bad plot wise, even. Like, I don't consider it a cop out, because one of the main themes is the more you oppress a child, the more they'll act out when they're given freedom.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, but you see, what counters that is that when we learned the ending and that she kind of inherited this from her mom, that means the whole movie, even before she had a bite of meat, she was like that. She just didn't unlock it yet, right?
Mm.
But for me, I would have found it more enjoyable if that wasn't the case, where it's like she actually became a cannibal, rather than her being a closeted cannibal without knowing it. She's never tasted meat.
Yeah.
Well, her making just the realization and just going crazy. That's what makes it kind of a horror film for me.
I saw it more as she wasn't always a cannibal, but she ended up being a cannibal because of the incompetencies of her parents for trying to repress those urges. Because the cannibalism is just a metaphor for all of our animalistic urges that we all have naturally.
Yeah.
So by the parents repressing those, it's like lust as hunger.
Yeah. Okay.
But then the hunger becomes so severe that it becomes cannibalism.
Yeah.
So by repressing those feelings throughout her childhood and throughout her upbringing, she pushes further and further back the opposite direction once she's given the freedoms. So to me, it's less hereditary and more like a comment of like what you see like in the Bible Belt or whatever in America, where these like super Catholic communities end up having the highest like teen pregnancy rate because they're so repressed.
Well, mom's the hope.
Freedom, they start fucking.
No, I understand, but the thing is, like, we're talking about cannibalism here. Like it's unless you have like a dad, like a boyfriend, like her dad, that's gonna let you eat them.
Yeah.
How are you gonna repress it? Eating yourself or eating other people, right?
Yeah, but I mean, even then, it could just be a fucking metaphor for like a BDSM kink. Like he's got scars from whips or shit.
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
For
me, I feel like you could still read it like that, even without it being hereditary, quote unquote.
Yes, true, definitely. I know what you mean, because the whole genetic thing does kind of downplay it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, okay, well, the fuck was the point then?
Yeah, that's how I kind of felt,
Yeah, I do understand that.
Yeah. Oh, Nick, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I liked the progression of her eating, like from her going from vegetarian to cannibal so much that for me, like that ending was kind of like, oh, then it wasn't really a progression. It was just kind of an unlocking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah, it does. I agree. It does kind of undermine the pacing of the film.
Yeah, it undermines the journey you went through.
Yeah.
Witnessing this, a little bit, I find. But the thing is, like, it feels more subtly hinted in the film than I would have liked it. But the thing is, like, it was just, the ending for me was just so unexpected,
The ending, it's almost like it's trying to give the plot more reason than it just being a metaphor. They're like,
like rubber. Does it have to have a reason? Maybe she's just fucked up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, without the kind of last scene, you'd go, oh, okay, this is some kind of metaphor. I can understand this in a certain way. But then with this scene at the end with fucking Buddy and the
and the thing is, this looks like CG. It looks CG on him, bro.
Yeah, I agree. The effects don't look nice.
It's it's almost like trying to over-explain the plot. Like, we understand what's going on, but they're kind of, I don't know. We don't need the extra explanation.
Like, how this guy must get eaten by his wife so often that how is he not infected? You know, like how are these blisters and cuts on his body not infected? You know, these are open wounds, you know?
Also, you like, they've never gone swimming or they've never gone to the beach.
She's never
That's
seen
what
her
I was
dad with
wondering
his shirt.
too.
Yeah. Like if the whole thing, if that wasn't there, I don't know. It would feel more of a metaphor that you'd have to think about and understand.
Yeah.
Rather than going, oh yeah, the dad loves it.
Like, what, does he put a t-shirt on when he gets out of the bathroom from his shower?
Not just a t-shirt. Not just, but I don't know if you noticed, but in the beginning of the film, he has like a scarf too.
Yeah. He
has like the button up and it's buttoned all the way.
Full turtleneck every day.
Bro, he just gets out of bed, bloodied, naked with his wife, and he just puts on, gets covered to the fucking right over here, bro. Is it okay? I'm ready for the day.
Fuck, I don't want to imagine what his nutsack looks like. Fuck.
Oh my god, bro, this guy has a scabby dick. Let me tell
you. This guy's got a nice scab on him. Fuck.
Oh man, he wasn't circumcised before, but he is now.
This guy's just one giant scab, you know.
This guy's asshole's circumcised now.
Oh, I like how his nipple's intact at least.
Yeah, the wife steered clear.
Yeah, for some reason.
Jacques, you have hairy nipples. I'm going to bite around.
One of my notes straight up just says, I could watch this movie on mute and still be able to tell they're French. Everything about this movie is so French. It's so funny. Yeah. Just from the way these people look, to the way they dress, to the way they party, everything is just so French.
Definitely the party part too.
Yeah.
I don't know what about the party, but it's definitely a French Euro party.
You can tell instantly.
You can tell instantly, yeah. For sure.
So funny.
For sure. Yeah, but I don't know. Fucking scab of a dad. I love also I like the whole movie though. Up until this scene, I was like, I still like this scene. This scene's still like a 7 out of 10 for me. But the rest of the movie was a 10 out of 10, you know?
Right. Yeah.
We were kind of talking about her progression to cannibalism before. And I like when she takes the first bite of her sister's finger and just the power synth kicks in.
That was fucking good, bro.
That rocks. Dude, I was laughing in my seat when that happened. It was so fun.
And then she just starts going at it, bro. Deep-throating that finger, bro.
Yeah, I can't picture the song that was playing, but fuck, was it awesome.
You know?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, it's fucking great. This is probably my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Just sucks down the old finger.
This is my favorite scene in the whole movie. Oh yeah, right here. The fucking rush of adrenaline and euphoria.
It's just the first time she's ever had iron in her body. That's what she's oh, vitamins.
Fucking vegans, bro.
Yeah, the first time she ever stood up and didn't get dizzy.
Yeah. Fuck, my bones don't ache.
That's fucking funny, Lee. First time she stood up and didn't get dizzy.
So I have another note in my phone, but I don't remember the exact sequence of it, but it says that the jump cuts on the phone are a bit out of place. I don't remember which jump cuts they are, but I remember them being in this scene.
On the phone?
Yeah.
When she's calling the cops?
Maybe. I don't remember the thing. I know it's in this scene, but I have no idea what I was writing.
It's when she's cutting the finger?
Yeah, I think it was just after the finger loss. Yeah. Oh, here, there's some jump cuts here, I imagine.
They're off with what? Like with regards to the sound?
No, with, the tone and feel of the movie, I guess. I mean, we have no other kind of, like the editor is never super present in the movie. Like
that, you mean? Cuts like this next one where it goes from just like an angle of her to a different angle of her.
Maybe, yeah, stuff like this. Maybe. Does it cut again? Maybe. I mean, maybe it
might be after this when she's looking for the finger.
Yeah, right there. I think that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
So when it's the same angle and cutting between time, I mean, you're aware that there's a cut happening there. You're aware that there's an editor. The rest of the movie, it feels like time is spacing out or is passing normally. Like we do get the changing of the styles, but that's not enough to kind of jog you to go, what just happened there? Is this 30 seconds later or 1 second later? Like we understand it's just a wide shot going to a close up or something, but with the jump cut, you know that there's time missing, and you feel the presence of the filmmakers there. I thought we didn't really feel that in the other parts of the movie, but we feel it in that one moment there.
Yeah, those are very weird jump cuts right there.
I mean, I guess
We're
it's
getting some echo from someone.
Moment. Yeah, it's the kind of moment of panic, the moment of action. You go, oh, she's disoriented. We're getting cut all over here. But I mean, just to have it happen kind of once in the scene itself and once in the movie, it almost feels like, fuck, we need to spice up this scene a bit, throw in a jump cut somewhere, make some kind of extra style in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am curious now to see how experienced. It's the editor's only movie, pretty much.
Okay. I mean, this is a pretty recent movie, though.
Yes, 2016. But it is something that an experienced editor would do. Is that when you need to build tension in a scene, you just use shorter shots.
Yeah. Or
that's like a go-to technique.
Shorter, and then long, and then you hold them in the jump scare at the end, and it gets them.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you wanted to use something like this and make it not feel out of place, maybe in other places in the movie you have another kind of jump cut, something similar. So you go, okay, it happened 2 or 3 times in the movie. It doesn't feel like it's just this one scene kind of out of place with the rest of the style. Like when she's biting the guy's lip off or something, if we got some jump cuts there or in a party or something, maybe we'd feel like, okay, that's kind of the thing in the movie. We kind of get this kind of editor intervention, but here it kind of feels a bit out of the blue. I don't mind. I understand why it's there. Like the same thing with the switching the styles. I understand why you'd want to do it like that. But for the overall kind of feel, you go, I don't know, give or take. Does it add or detract? I mean, it's up to the viewer.
Yeah,
that is an interesting point, because there are definitely other ways to portray that sort of tension and anxiety in this scene. It almost feels like useless, those cuts. Like they definitely don't add to the tension, because it's just a shot of her on the phone cut with a shot of her on the phone.
Yeah. And I mean,
it doesn't really do much.
No, and it barely even sets you up for the fact that she has to come in contact with the finger. Like the only extra information we're getting from that second shot of the same angle is that you have to put the finger on ice. So you know that she has to go and pick up the finger, and then she's going, oh, let me taste it. But any normal person would go, fuck, I got to grab this finger. So she could have grabbed the whole thing, just said, you're going to be here in 15 minutes. Okay, hang up, grab the finger, then eat it. Like it doesn't add anything having that second cut. Even like story-wise or anything.
Yeah, definitely. Even they could have, I think, shooting this scene like almost from the perspective of the finger, and then have her kind of blurred in the background the entire time on the phone, and then she runs to the finger, and then she's in focus.
That would have been
more effective. Yeah.
And then at least you know what you're supposed to focus on.
Just put a GoPro on the finger.
Yeah.
You know?
Just see tonsils.
Yeah.
Follows her all the way through.
Oh, she needs those wisdom teeth checked out.
Oh, yeah. Delicious.
She does really go crazy for this thing. I love it.
I mean, the finger effects are nice. It looks like a finger.
Yeah.
I also love that. You should see the sister wake up.
You didn't even save me a bite, you bitch.
Yeah, for anyone wondering, the sister's also a cannibal.
Yeah, it's nice that like you watch it and you're like, oh fuck, you know, like she's crying because her fucking sister just ate her finger. But really she's probably crying because she's like, oh fuck, my sister's also a cannibal.
I have a friend.
Up until this point, you still don't know that the sister is also a cannibal. You think she's a normal person.
Well, she has the cream, right? So I guess you kind of suspect it.
Yeah, you come to suspect it a bit, but I don't know.
Yeah, you at least suspect that they have a similar struggle. Yeah, at least on the allergies, but not on the whole cannibal thing.
Yeah, Yeah. Didn't save me any, bitch. Any of my own finger. You taste like curry.
Yeah, dude, that is probably my favorite fucking line ever. The "you taste like curry" is so fucking funny to me.
Yeah. Then the sister also says, "You taste like shit."
Yeah.
I don't know what the purpose of this was.
Me neither.
It's a nice shot though.
The old man in the waiting room with the dentures, I don't get.
It's a nice shot, but it's like.
Well, I mean, get some creepiness into the movie. You go, what the fuck? What's this old geezer up to?
I do think it's funny that she's creeped out by this old man when she's a cannibal.
That's probably it, though, eh?
Like, you think she'd have some perspective. She could just fucking eat him.
Yeah. That I thought was a funny directing choice right there, too. Where you have to make it so obvious that they didn't sew the finger back on. She goes, "Oh, I can't bite that finger anymore." Let me put another in perfect close-up so you see it. I mean, I think it's a given. She ate the fucking thing to the bone. I don't think that's been sewed back on.
Yeah, this is a very well directed movie in regards to that, you know.
You know, now that you say it, Lee, I agree with you completely. On mute, definitely French.
You can just tell. Everybody in this movie just looks French. It's so funny.
Yeah.
No offense to the French, of course.
No, but you can tell.
Even the way that doctor's walking in the background. Go back a bit. The way the doctor's walking in the background back is so fucking funny to me, bro.
There's no way a professional at their job would ever walk like that. That's good. I've never noticed that. That's so fucking funny.
That was a good catch.
He's walking like he just dealt drugs, not fucking dealt with a patient.
Yeah.
He dunked on the guy.
Yeah.
He's like going like really like, hello.
He looks fucking barefoot too.
Look at the way his head's bobbing. He's like really like going like super exaggerated walking.
So funny.
Hello, my name is John, and I came to work today. In a fucking cartoon. Look at the architecture of this fucking building. Holy shit. Looks like a metro in Montreal.
True. It's a fancy hospital. Well, I don't get. She's like, "Oh, I need to call the ambulance," but she's on a campus with a hospital on it.
Yeah.
Just bring your sister to the hospital.
Yeah. Isn't it like half medical school too?
Well, I mean, what's she gonna do? Drag her sister all the way there?
Nah, once her sister wakes up.
Oh, that's true.
But, well, this is a little anecdote for you guys. My grandpa cut his finger off on a table saw, picked it up, put it in a bag, and drove himself to the hospital. No issue.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, your grandfather's one of those, eh?
He's missing the same one, I think.
Fucking hell. I watched this movie with my parents.
Yeah, me too. I showed my parents. They hated it.
It was great.
Did they?
Yeah, my parents, well, my mom especially fucking hates it.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
I think it's just too graphic for her.
My parents liked it a lot. Yeah, my parents liked it. It's funny. My parents liked it, but when my cousin came over a week after I watched it with my parents, and I wanted to rewatch it for the pod. So I was like, and my cousin is very into horror. Like he's
nice.
like us, right? And bro, this fucker was on his phone the whole time.
Ah.
I was like, bro, fuck bitches, bro. He's talking to some chick, bro. I was like, bro, watch this fucking movie. Yeah,
that ain't it. You gotta watch the movie.
Fucking prick.
Dude, this movie ain't gonna suck my dick.
Hey, it might. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yes.
What do you guys think of the kind of? I might be giving away my favorite shot there, but what did you guys think of that kind of painting 7 minutes in heaven scene with the lip biting?
Where is that?
I don't know. Like it was just before this.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like How unethical is this, bro? Like Lee, Nick, you guys both went to university. We went to the same fucking university.
Yeah.
If the hazing, and if they force the hazing, would you let people do force the hazing onto you like this?
Probably not. I think I talked to 3 people my whole time in school.
Dude, if I was in the dorms of like the Grey Nuns at our school, for example, and you know in the beginning of the movie where they rush into the dorms and they're like with the masks and they're like get out.
Yeah.
Boy, you do that to me, I'm shooting you. I'm gonna fucking fight you like on the spot. I'm taking a bat, whatever I can. I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. You don't do that, you know, like
you don't do that.
There's also no way any college party that I've been to would lock a boy and a girl into a bathroom without their consent just the second the girl walks into the door.
Dude, that's
you're going to jail.
That comes with a lot of legal implications if you do that at a party.
Yeah. You're going to jail.
She walks into this room, gets doused in paint, and then instantly shoved into the bathroom, door locked with some random dude.
And
also with fucking Paul Yellow here, I mean, you pick any other dude than this guy.
Budget Belgian Michael Cera over here. He's like, don't come back to your green.
Yeah, I did laugh at that though. Don't come back to your green is funny.
He looks just like Michael Cera too.
What's funny too is that now I get the sense that this dude has just been sitting there doused in yellow paint waiting for a girl to walk in so he can go make green. Like he's literally just been sitting there just fucking waiting the entire night.
Maybe they shoved her into the bathroom because none of the girls wanted to fuck him. So
here, go have fun with the cannibal.
That walks at 8. You're fucking Michael Cera. Let's go. Michael Cera fucks a member of the Blue Man Group. Let's go. Look at this. Oh.
It is very weird. He looks so French too.
Yeah.
I know I keep saying it, but goddamn.
She made me fucking rouge.
I was supposed to be green when I came up, but he made me rouge.
Yeah, I think this shot right here might be my favorite. Somewhere in here in the shower. I think so. I like it.
Washing the paint off?
Yeah. I like just the kind of easy backgrounds.
I like the colors of this. The green and the blue on her is very fitting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I like how you get palette. I like how you get this shot and then later on I can't show it because I think there's some nudity in that later shot. But when she showers her sister from the blood,
yeah,
I like these. I find these two shots work really well together. Where you get her washing herself, and then later she has to wash her sister because her sister kills her roommate.
What's the thing she just eats in this? Is it his tooth?
No, I think it's the piece of his lip that she bites off.
The thing is, when it fell to the thing, it was like ceramic. It was like hard when it fell, like when you hear the sound effects.
Oh, was it?
I don't know. That's what I get. That's the impression I got. I mean, it's been like a week or two since I watched the movie, right? But like,
they might have just been trying to mimic the splash.
These are weird European bathrooms too, where sink and toothbrush is in the shower.
On the floor.
Yeah, I don't know why the toothbrush is on the floor in the shower. I always felt like that was very strange. Like, do people not pee in the shower?
It's not even that. It's like what? Like you're gonna get blue on your fucking toothbrush, and now you're gonna brush teeth, so your teeth are gonna be blue. You know?
And maybe it's Adrian's and just doesn't fucking care.
Yeah. Honestly, you say that right here, you just see him like smoking a fucking joint in his bed. You're like, maybe Adrian just doesn't fucking care.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
I like that he's just watching gay porn here too, just smoking away, having fun. Just a nice night in.
I don't know, it's fucking funny too.
Just watch some hardcore anal and have a nice smoke.
I like how he just has the living room and she has a whole ass bedroom.
Yeah.
But he's the one who's always getting laid, jerking off, doing all this shit, and all she does is fucking scratch herself in bed.
And pretend to be sexy in the mirror.
Yeah. How funny was that song, eh?
Dude, that's a fucked up song.
So funny.
That was a great song. Yeah.
I find it's surprisingly a short movie. It's only an hour and 40.
It felt long.
It does feel long, but I find not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
I enjoyed it.
It just
Like an engaging way. I
Well,
feel like this movie gets right what a lot of movies we've covered gets wrong, which is pacing, like Dante mentioned earlier. It's such a slow build.
Yeah.
But once things start picking up, they start picking up faster and faster and faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, really paced well in the long term. Like we were saying, like certain scenes have awkward pacing, like the phone call shots, the cuts we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. But even
overall, the movie, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Overall, it's paced very well.
With regards to that, what do you guys think is the climax of this movie?
I mean, you'd say the murder, I guess.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
For me, the climax is when she eats the finger.
Oh, interesting. That's like halfway, dude.
Yeah, I know, but
that's
the high point of the movie, you know?
Yeah, that's like the inciting incident.
And then it's kind of like that, you know?
No, I would definitely say
it's like a Mulholland Drive there, you know? Like for me, the climax of Mulholland Drive is the scene in the theater where the woman's singing Llorando.
Right.
Yeah, that's the best scene.
Climax of the movie for me, you know?
Yeah. Or would that be the climax or the crescendo?
Is there a difference?
Bro,
aren't they supposed to line up?
It's the arpeggio of the movie, all right?
In this last scene here, we might see when we track along, I think there's a dolly at the end of this. I think you see either the dolly tracks or the shadow of the camera.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah?
I'm not sure. I have that. Let me see. In the dolly tracking the ski pole after the roommate is eaten, we see the camera's shadow, is my note.
Okay.
That's points off when it comes to Nick, bro.
Good leg, though. The leg looks gnarly.
Yeah, very good leg, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good leg, yeah, totally.
Yeah. Corner. You see it in the bottom corner?
Yeah, because her shadow's over here. You see the camera shadow here.
Here, wait.
Yeah, right there.
Totally do.
That looks like the buddy kind of tracking along with it.
Yeah, you're right. Damn.
Fucking sharp eyes, Nick.
You still see his little noggin there, too. You see his little head poking out.
0 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Fun. She's just playing fucking Star Fox there.
Yeah, I thought that was funny, too. After midnight snack, just a bit of gaming.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick saw the shadow of the dolly? 0 out of 10. Bad movie.
I turned the movie off. I didn't even see the last scene. I just shut it off.
Hey, at least there's no camera bag lying around in the background.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Don't tell anyone that way.
My only other notes as far as theme or analysis goes, like apart from the like repressed desires and lust as hunger and stuff like that, I find instead of treating it as a horror movie, treating it as a coming of age story, I find it makes it very interesting.
Yeah.
Like it's such a unique way to convey like all of the anxieties of going away to college and experiencing that type of freedom for the first time.
It fills all the boxes in the coming of age story.
Yeah. And like you get these really interesting scenes where her bodily reactions are so similar to the way people describe feeling certain types of anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
But the movie becomes such like a nice representation of how stressful and hard it is to be thrown into this new environment and to just kind of adapt while still trying to fit in, keep your reputation, keep your family name, do all this stuff, you know? Like the scene, I don't know if I can find it, where one of her teachers, like she's presented in the movie as like a grade A honor roll student, can do no harm, goody two shoes type thing.
Yeah, the teacher's like, fuck you, you can't impress me.
Yeah. And she's presented with this moral dilemma. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog freaking out. I don't know where it is exactly.
But you see, the thing is, like, I get what you're saying about the movie.
Yeah.
And I agree to an extent, but also I feel like the stresses of being in school, like the actual school part of it, aren't highlighted enough in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this movie. It's more about the hazing that happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than the actual like schooling and the class part of it, the stresses of school that me or you guys would ever face. You know, this is more like how I saw the movie was a bit more like I don't have such a refined meaning as you right now because I wasn't like I didn't really think about it that much. But for me, it's like this movie was more about like instinct and like animals and humans as animals that are carnivorous. You know.
Yes, that I definitely appreciate that layer as well, especially even the hazing. They make them crawl around like cattle and stuff like that. Like the movie is right away showing you this connection between humans and animals that I guess the movie wants you to be aware of. Yeah, for sure.
In your face, you know, especially right at the end, you know, where you see the two sisters just finished fighting each other. You see they're just like rabid dogs in the middle of the yard, you know, and it like that's actually kind of related to my favorite or like it's my favorite shot of the movie, but not my favorite scene. But it's definitely like my second favorite is when she's watching Adrian play soccer. And she's like scouting out her prey, kind of, you know, like she's looking at the nape of his neck, and she's like, fucking like a fucking like hunter, you know. Love it.
To me, that felt more lustful as well, though. Maybe I'm just horny, but that felt more like lust.
I think she was like,
you beat off the whore after the movie.
I think she was looking at him like, oh, I want to eat him, you know, and that getting close to him and fucking him and all that stuff is her way into that, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe.
This is the scene I was trying to find. Like the hair in the throat.
Yeah, that's gross enough.
Like it's just nice. I find that like when she's presented with this situation where she's anxious about telling a lie, so she ends up ratting on her friend. It's all about what her words, and like when you're anxious about what you're trying to say, you feel like you have something stuck in your throat. And now this is that coming up, right? This is her dealing with that anxiety that there's actually something stuck in her throat. It's all the hair she's been chewing, whatever. I just like how the movie presents these like panic attacks and anxious states physically.
Yeah.
I think horror is the best genre to do something like that too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It never takes you out of the fact where you go, wait a second, is this metaphor for something? Is this a euphemism? You go, no, straightforward.
That's the two. You'll find that the horror movies, other than Japanese ones, because that's like a whole other category. Good horror movies reflect on two things: expressing like emotions and life like meaning through bodily stuff and grief, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's totally like this movie. It totally hits that mark of the body one, you know?
Yes. Yeah, I do. This is definitely, I would consider this a body horror movie for sure.
It's been 3 weeks now. You've watched Videodrome. You're still on that.
Oh yeah. Everything is just Videodrome with a twist. This is just Videodrome with cannibalism.
This is Videodrome, but in veterinary school in Belgium.
Yeah.
I have one more note here that says, in the video of her that she doesn't remember, the Blackout video where it shows her in the morgue chomping at the dead guy. In this scene, I find it fucking funny how, like, if you imagine this guy, she's supposed to be watching a phone video. It's kind of funny if you imagine that this is a guy at some party filming with his phone. He goes, fuck, I need to move in. I need to punch in and get a nice close-up. Okay, now a low angle. Quick, nice low angle. Oh, come towards the camera. Like, he's fucking directing the scene perfectly.
Yeah.
He's on the ground with her lying down, getting a close-up. Okay, low angle. Let's go up. Like, this is the best party fucking cameraman ever.
Yeah, I did notice that too, especially like you see like high school fights on video or whatever.
Yeah.
The dudes are like fucking have Parkinson's or something. They're fucking super shaky.
20 feet away, zoomed in like crazy. You see 4 pixels. You go, I guess it's a fight.
Nick Gillan was totally at this party right now.
Yeah.
He's the one with the fucking. He's the only one that could accomplish his fucking feat right here that we're talking about.
Yeah, especially at a vet school. You know there are no film students. It's just vet and med. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I found funny about the scene was right before, like the class part where she sees the video where they're actually at the party. And you know how like the sister brings her to the morgue and then you see her walking in all happy and it cuts.
Yeah.
I thought I was like, oh, fucking munchies, you know, like they're gonna go eat and get that.
Me too. Midnight snack.
I thought they were gonna go snack and like as if it was McDonald's, late night McDonald's run, you know.
I thought they were gonna snack together. I didn't think the sister would just fuck with her.
Like a fucking prank like this.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You ate my finger, you fuck.
That's my face when I'm drunk and I see a McDouble in front of me, bro. Look at that.
I think probably they were munching together, and then someone opened the door, and the sister was like, "Oh shit, I gotta play this off like she's the weird one."
Maybe also, how are there no authorities at the school? Like, how weren't they kicked out of the school right then and there for doing that?
Yeah, how is the morgue unlocked?
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like those Japanese schools and those animes, like the high schools where like basically there's no staff and all the kids, they run everything in the fucking school.
Yeah, and every high school has a roof access for some reason. That I will never understand. So favorite shot, yeah?
Yeah. I think I kind of gave mine away already. I'm going to say that shower shot where she's all blue and yellow.
Yeah. Do you have a timestamp for that?
No, I didn't take it down. I watched it on the TV instead of through the computer.
I don't remember where I was when we saw that.
That is after the yellow man scene. I can find it here if you guys want to talk about your favorite scenes.
Leah, I think you probably have a timestamp for it, eh?
No, I don't. Like I said, I bookmarked mine when I lost them.
Damn VLC play.
Mine might be easier to find. Mine's the title shot. The cover shot, I mean.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
The nosebleed while she's watching Adrian play soccer.
Yeah, that's my favorite shot. For sure.
That's definitely after the finger, right?
Yeah, definitely after the finger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
here he is.
We're approaching Nick's favorite, so.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So around here, I guess before the mouth pulling, when she's kind of like, kind of breathing like that. Yeah, something like that with the paint kind of dripping off of her. That's a fun one. I just like the colors of it all together, like you were saying, Dante, and the kind of, you get a nice flat background in someone's face. It looks like a portrait's supposed to look. You're focused on the person in the foreground. It looks nice.
This is all one shot, eh? So this whole minute we're seeing is valid for being the shot, right?
Yeah.
Didn't cut anywhere else, right?
So I enjoyed that whole one. And it's fun to see people all painted up. Something out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
But that's another, I don't want to steal anyone else's shot, but that's a cool one too. In the bar before she blacks out and there's that long kind of dolly in on her in red, kind of looking all horny at the end.
Yeah. Oh, where she's like sitting on the thing.
Oh, that's with the fucking eyeball lick.
Oh, that's there. Okay, yeah, that's here. Yeah.
Yeah. I even noted, I wrote, why is she licking eyeball? It's very strange. I think that's probably the most disturbing part of this movie. Right here.
Yeah, it's definitely the only part that got me queasy. Look at that.
Why? Why?
And who's this guy?
So weird.
Yeah. That feels good, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a cool shot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
She's into the eyeball.
I think Dante's is actually before.
Is it?
No, it's definitely not this early, but it's before they have sex.
I think so. Yeah.
There you go.
First off, this whole scene is one of my favorites in the whole movie. Right?
Yeah, like you said, it's like her prowling.
It's her prowling for her prey,
Yeah.
The zooms are cool too.
What?
The zooms are very cool too.
Yeah,
very Ari Aster.
it's not really putting his face in focus. It's putting his body and his torso in focus.
Yeah.
And his neck. So that's how you kind of know that. That's what she's checking out, right? She's kind of like...
She's like, oh, this guy's shooting snot rockets and spitting everywhere. Fucking hot.
And she starts to like salivate.
Oh, look at these Moroccan nipples.
Yeah. And because of the context of the movie, you can kind of know that she's not getting horny and she's not really looking at him sexually. She's looking at him like for prey, you know?
Yeah, she's going to eat this kid. You know it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Where is it? Oh, come on. Can you give me my shot yet, please?
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Just keep filling the dead air. Just keep talking.
Oh, now you got to...
There it is. There it is.
This whole shot, yeah. Because the thing is, I love it so much because she starts dripping at the mouth and then she starts eating her own blood because she's enjoying it. But then she realizes, oh, that's my blood. So she goes going like that, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. She's like, it's like she doesn't even notice she's tasting blood because she's so entranced by the thought of eating this.
Or not just that, but just that's her own blood. She's just like licking it because she's like, yeah, it tastes good. And then she's like, oh, no, it's mine, you know?
Yeah.
I fucking love it. This is my favorite shot in the whole movie. Too, but I don't know why it's here.
Yeah. What's with this thing?
This nice centered Wes Anderson shot, but I don't know. It's
also
like a dog.
It's their dog, right? I thought so too.
But I think what they're trying to tell here is that like, did one of them like eat the dog? You know, I don't know why it's there.
Yeah, I don't know either. This shot confused me, and the
this whole song confused me in this part.
Mm-hmm. The
666 XXX. I like to fuck dead bodies. Like, come on, get out of here.
The horse on a treadmill.
Yeah, that's one that was out of place too.
Yeah, I don't get those two shots.
Yeah, me neither.
They're like weird chapter headers almost.
Yeah,
they are. Yeah.
I think my favorite shot, we kind of went over it. It's during the hazing before the party. This.
Yeah, that's
cool.
I just think it looks so fucking cool.
Yeah.
And like, I honestly think it kind of belongs in a different movie. I find it stands out a lot.
Yeah.
Isolated, this is definitely my favorite. This is my favorite sequence. This is my favorite scene. I prefer the alternate angle more, this one.
Yeah.
But in the context of the film, I think I'd either probably pick the very opening.
The road?
The nice wide shot of the road where you see the sister hunting before you know it's the sister hunting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think that might be a famous road in France too. Heading to Paris.
Belgium.
What's that?
They're in Belgium.
Well, never mind then.
Or they might be in France. It might just be I don't know.
Another shot that I think is also one of my favorite shots. It's my favorite shot outside of the context of the film. Would be I don't have a timestamp for it, and I don't know if you can find it, but it's like when she's under the covers of her bed.
Yeah.
And there's one where it's like very beautiful. I don't know where it is exactly though.
It's when she's having nightmares, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like someone's jabbing at her.
Is it?
It's all white, I believe.
Yeah, but it's like calming. It's not like so hectic as the other one, which
okay, maybe
The red hallway is also cool.
Yeah, I don't know if I can find it.
Yeah, no, it's a hard one to find. It's a very like random part of the movie.
Because there's her. Yeah, well, here's the horse. There's her itching, which I can't show because her tit shows a bit.
Yeah.
There's the horse.
Yeah.
That's a weird Westworld horse.
Yeah, this doctor made me laugh too, smoking a dart in the fucking in her doctor's office.
Yeah, was this the 90s?
Yeah, that made me laugh.
Oh, actually, it's right after the nightmare sequence where she's getting poked.
Oh, okay.
She's just like in her bed, you know.
When is that though?
I don't know, but I have the picture up over here of the exact shot that I'm talking about that I really liked. Well, I'm gonna open it. I'm just gonna send it to you on Discord, and you can open it up on your screen. I think maybe.
Yeah, that will probably work. I'm gonna dox my whole Discord though. Yeah. Okay. So it is the
yeah,
the nightmare.
That was also one of my that was one shot where I was like, noted. That's a good shot. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I did bookmark that as well, but I lost my bookmarks. I wish I didn't.
Yeah. Very good shot.
I agree, though. I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
I think that's actually before the paint party, based on her outfit.
I don't.
Yep, yeah, there it is. Thought so.
It's right at the end of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
There it is.
Favorite shots of the whole movie too. It's not even like a super artistic shot, you know. Like it's not something that is to be analyzed too much. It just looks really good, you know.
I agree. Yeah, the whole sequence I find looks really nice.
Yeah.
The little baby in the womb.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
And then she goes to be sexually assaulted at the party.
This is a nice shot too. The red hallway.
Even there's a shot that I really enjoy right at the beginning of the hazing when they're in line to eat the kidney, the rabbit thing, whatever it may be. And she sees someone walk by in disgust and she turns around like, what the fuck is about to happen to me? This right here. I like this a lot too.
Yeah, this is one of the famous shots of the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny that these vets seem like so cool. Yeah, we'll fuck you anywhere. And also help your bird.
Yeah, like what school has people doing this to other people? Like it's so weird. You know?
Yeah, what fucks me up is like they go to class after this.
Yeah.
Covered in blood.
Yeah.
They're just in the calf eating. They go to class.
Yeah, and this is not like a
no one cares
thing. This is every year, you know. Like they went down and checked out the archives to see their parents' picture with the blood, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the teachers are like, we did it. They're gonna do it. That's life.
You know, you got to do it, right?
Every generation, there's a couple cannibals. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. It's what was also a funny part of the movie was where they're at the fucking cafeteria and she's like and they're talking about monkeys and fucking monkeys and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was right before this.
Yeah.
Right before class here. They're talking about AIDS and monkeys and
then the girl's like, what, you would treat the monkey's well-being as just as important as the humans or something?
Yeah, she's like, you think a monkey getting raped is the same as a woman getting raped, or do you think a monkey suffers the same as a woman does? And she's like, of course, yeah. I mean, I think this is she kind of makes a good point here. Like, why are you in vet school if you don't feel that way? Yeah,
exactly. For sure. For sure. So many vets though.
Yeah, it's a fucking big vet school. Like, I think Vanier has like how many vet students? Like 3?
Yeah. And that's like the whole island of Montreal too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On to Letterboxd. Any last words about the movie?
No.
I think we hit up them reviews.
Yeah. I did make a note that I make with every horror movie we watch ever that just says sex and death, because it feels like every horror movie has to have both of those things.
Yeah.
But yes, Letterboxd reviews. Well, what do you guys think of the acting? Actually, I don't know. Is it easy? Can you guys tell when it's not in English if the acting is good or not?
I thought it was good acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're fortunate enough to be from Quebec that we can kind of tell when someone's speaking French if they're good at acting or not.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also the body language too. You know, it's like, you know, we like I've watched Russian movies and Italian movies and shit, and you know, I don't speak Russian or Italian, and I could tell who's a good actor or not. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like I'll watch like a fucking like B movie like Italian horror, like an old Lucio Fulci movie or something like that.
Yeah.
I know they're bad actors. I can't tell though.
Well, you can tell a bit.
You can tell, but I find it bothers me a lot less.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like for me, good acting, you can kind of tell is like through like more about how genuine it feels, their reactions to things and stuff like that.
But I mean, you brought up Yorgos Lanthimos before. I mean, his actors aren't acting good, but in the context of the movie, it all comes together.
Yeah, that's true.
Like those are the most unrealistic robotic acting that you can do, but it feels like it fits the world that he's building.
I do think whoever plays Adrian, I think it might be this guy. Yeah, he was very good. I found Adrian was very good.
Yeah. Which are Frenchies, bro.
All right, we starting with the bad?
Let's start with the bad. I think I'm expecting a lot of people who just don't like gore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here, half star from Charlie. This movie is incredibly well made. It creates such a disgusting and uncomfortable tone and doesn't pull any punches. That being said, I hated every minute of it, and it is the only movie that has actually made me vomit. I don't believe you.
Well,
yeah, I wonder at what part.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
It's not just that, but it's like you're contradicting your own score here. You gave it a half star out of 5.
Mm.
But you're saying it's a great movie. It's well made. I just didn't like it. You know, that's kind of like a super subjective score, you know?
Hey, some people just can't be objective.
Let's hear what Charlie likes. Favorite film?
Well, these are good movies, so I don't know, but I haven't seen this yet.
It's a classic. Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Oh, his Videodrome's
on his watch list.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, look, top right.
Nice. Well, that's going to make you puke.
Bro, if you think Raw is going to make him puke, wait till he watches fucking Videodrome, you know?
Yeah, seriously. Wait till you watch Kevin Bacon insert a VHS tape into his stomach pussy.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait for that, you know? Yeah,
all right, Charlie. Here, someone want to read this one?
Sure. Oh, I'm so glad I only paid half attention. Insane shit kept happening, and everyone was just like, yeah, okay. The main girl was so fucking annoying. The gore didn't bother me. What was more disgusting was her sexing with the poor gay guy. And somehow so boring, too. I just felt so disengaged. This has taught me that if I ever have a feeling I won't like a film, I probably won't.
Yikes.
Feels bad for the gay guy.
I mean, right off the bat, I'm so glad I paid half attention.
Well, yeah.
That's a bad sign.
Yeah, it just means you didn't really watch the movie.
Mm-hmm.
How is this person's favorite movie fucking Burning, but they found this boring? I'm not saying Burning is boring. I'm just saying fucking, I don't know. It's boring.
Yeah, this looks like he likes those, like, what white people like coming of age films. Like, he didn't like this?
I know what you mean. 2 countries, 2 loves, 1 heart.
He gave Collateral a 1 star. That's a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's a fun movie to watch. Yeah.
Oh my God. He gave Synecdoche, New York half a star. How?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Enough of this person.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense, and I hate gore. Okay.
Well,
it kind of made sense.
Yeah, well, good movie choice, though. Eh? Fucking.
Yeah, a movie called Raw. Maybe you shouldn't have even tried.
Yeah.
Vebitan analamia burbiarbiar yedeler. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
True that.
That makes sense. Do we...
I might as well try.
What does that mean, eh? In English?
Wow, they literally ate each other.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they definitely did.
That's a good review.
Sickos, I can't even rate this. Edit, I'll rate it the lowest because how could normal people enjoy watching this? If someone tells you Raw 2016 is their favorite film, I can confirm they're either into cannibalism or a cannibal themselves.
I'm
Sorry.
pretty sure you can't confirm that. I'm
No, yeah.
100% sure that's not how it works. Closed my eyes the whole time. Hard no. Not the best way to absorb the visual medium, huh?
Especially if you don't know French.
Yeah.
I can excuse cannibalism, but I draw the line at okay, you just changed languages.
Says, yeah, protagonista. Now, ser lesbica, I don't know what it means.
Lesbica stands out here.
Pavoroso or noriento?
Horroroso.
Yeah.
Can we decipher?
Protagonist.
Yeah, there's lesbian in there somewhere.
This seems like student.
CIA? We calling the CIA to translate this?
Film.
French? A French film?
Yeah, with a
protagonist.
That's not a lesbian. He einde por cinema, sir, to study with a Swedish guy. I think we got this one pretty well.
Yeah, okay.
We don't need to call the CIA to translate it for us. And
an interesting amount of non-French reviews.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a European film.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I regret the day I added this shit to my watch list. I really hate the way they talk in this film. Like, all the characters are annoying, and the only one I kind of cared about got straightified and killed. So, like, okay, I don't know. This was just kind of horrible, and not because of the cannibalism itself. It's just everything else. Maybe it's the French. I don't know. Okay, that gave me an aneurysm trying to read that.
Yeah, that seems like some kind of fucking spam review. What else do you like, Demonic? You like Pacific Rim. At least we know he's got good taste.
Hey, Pacific Rim Uprising, though. That was the bad one.
Oh, never mind. Take back my sarcasm.
Baby Driver Drive and Hunt for the Wilder People are good, though.
Yeah.
Recent Activity.
Psycho, 5 stars.
Doctor Strange,
Bang.
4.5.
Okay.
Well, I mean, hard to understand the account.
Yeah, touch and go here. I mean, it seems like if the thing is up your alley, surely this must be not too bad.
Yeah.
Anyways.
What the fuck? Saw more than half the movie through teary eyes due to gagging and almost throwing up. I want to give it a 0, but I can't. So half star will do, I guess. H can't deal with the hair in the mouth.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's probably what did it for him.
He's got a lot of cats.
Hey, they like anime.
Oh, he's a fucking weeb, huh?
Yes, they are.
Fucking weeb.
All right, let's see what good reviews have to say about this thing. Nice, very cool.
Greek review. I love this movie so much. I think it's the best thing I've ever seen. Juicy body horror.
Deftly handed metaphor, great look and feel, gutsy lead performance, a ball terror of a debut.
Tear those balls.
Yeah, that's an interesting term.
Yeah.
What meat does to a motherfucker. The feminist horror we deserve. I was expecting more of a mindfuck when I watched this, but that's not bad. Why? That's interesting. Rare to see such a film nowadays. A lot of visual genius and a sublime homage to B movies. Stunning.
Very sublime.
Interesting. Sublime homage to B movies. I don't understand how so.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe she's just saying like the gore and kind of body horror. You'd think of that as more like a kind of a visceral kind of movie, you know, where you go in and you go, ooh, we're gonna see a guy get chopped in half.
Yeah. I mean, what constitutes a B movie these days, though? Would this not be a B movie? I mean, it's low budget, it's independent.
I think there's only like fucking maybe 2 or 3 movies a year that aren't like definition B movies.
Right.
So if it's not made in the States, it's a B movie. Okay.
If it's not Avengers, it's a B movie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's an interesting. I don't know. Like obviously, I think by our standards now, like shit like Sharknado is a B movie.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But
Shark Exorcist.
Yeah, Shark Exorcist. But it's like independent movies have become so popular that they've kind of separated themselves from the B movie category.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even think there is an A and B anymore anyways.
Yeah, true. I mean, there are some A-list celebrities in Sharknado, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Some random cameos.
Yeah.
No idea what the fuck I just watched, but it was good.
All right, great.
Right?
Brilliant, gripping, and disturbing.
Yeah. How's this one? This film lives rent-free in my head, or lives in my head rent-free, rather. This is my third watch and in the past month, and I still can't stop thinking about it. I've also probably watched the trailer like 50 times too. Why is this film so addictive? And no matter how many times I watch it, that ending still hits like a ton of bricks.
It hits you, that ending.
Hey, they like the ending, Dante. What do you got to say to that?
I say you're a fucking idiot, Chris Shine.
Shine, you
go read a book, all right, brother?
Okay, these Letterboxd reviews kind of suck, man. It's all just saying like, oh, I liked it, or oh, I didn't. This one's funny. Never mind. This is a good review.
Army Hammer, I know you're here. That dirty cannibal bastard.
That's pretty funny.
So do you guys?
I wonder how he's doing.
I wonder how he's doing.
Eating chicks, you know.
Yeah, eating chicks.
Building hotels and eating chicks.
So,
well, we all know how I thought of it. I think it's a fucking perfect movie.
You're giving it the 10.
Yeah, I'm giving it the 10er, man.
Oh my god.
I think it does exactly what it set out to do perfectly, and then some.
okay.
It had a goal. I think it hit all the notches.
Yeah.
And then I think it even left a little bit of room for interpretation so that the movie can stand on its own 2 feet as its own product. I think it's a perfect movie.
Yeah. Well, for a first movie in this new segment we're doing, I think it was a good choice there, Lee.
Thank you.
A good kicker to start us off.
Good kicker, yeah.
I think I'm going to give this an 8 on 10. I liked it quite a bit. It was fun. I was laughing throughout, though, but more kind of like, you know, the kind of, laughing like that.
Yeah.
And I mean, anything that gives you kind of an emotional reaction like that, I think it's well done and well made and directed in that. There was the few little kind of style things that we talked about earlier, but I mean, that's their choice. They can choose whatever they want. It might not work for me in my head, but for someone else, no one in the comments on Letterboxd said, hey, that jump cut was weird. So, I mean, I don't think people are bothered. And I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. A good first movie to start off, and a good choice, Lee.
Yeah. I am in complete agreement with Nick.
Hey, there you go.
For me, it's also an 8. If it weren't for that stupid ending, it would be a 10. I just can't get over it because the ending sucked. So.
Yeah, talk to Chris Shine, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Shine, I got a bone to pick, brother. No pun intended.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
That was Raw.
Yeah.
By Julia Ducournau.
Yeah.
Baguette escargot.
So that was the first of our many to come female-directed horror films.
Yeah. What should I name this? Ladies in horror, female-directed horrors, something like that.
Woman in horror.
Women in horror, the first of many.
There you go.
Series. I think we have about 6 outlined. You said, Lee?
Something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, stay tuned, and we're gonna have a few more coming at you.
Mm-hmm. And also, stay tuned for the end of our Lynch retrospective. We'll be ending that off pretty soon.
Yeah, tying the bow on it, and we can get to. We teased it a bit before the show. Dante has some final thoughts or bonus thoughts on Mulholland Drive. You're gonna get his Unaveraged. Comments on Monolith 5.
So until then, follow us on everything. Do that shit. Whatever. Watch the movies. See you next time.
Yeah, Instagram, YouTube, and all that. Sound, whatever, iTunes podcast.
If you get us to 10,000 subs on YouTube, we'll fucking review Videodrome, all right?
Yeah.
Part of the lore now. It's part of the Monolith lore that we talk about Videodrome all the time, but we're never going to fucking review it.
Every episode.
That should be when we become fucking. I don't know if you guys cut it yet or whatever, but that should be our end goal. Once we become famous off this podcast and we're a big film podcast and we have like a bunch of subs and everyone's listening. Videodrome.
That's when it's time.
That's our 1 million subscriber special. You know what I'm saying?
And if we get 15,000 subs, we'll start our OnlyFans. We'll be free for a week.
Yeah, we'll do OnlyFans, and I'll just chop Nick's fingers off, and I'll just deep throat them on camera.
All right, well, good episode.